What's going on, everybody? Double Check Effect Sports Code coming at you with another video, guys. Shout out to all the new subscribers. I do appreciate all the love and the feedback you guys are showing. Shout out to the Illusion for giving me the plug. I appreciate that, brother. Very kind of you to share the knowledge as well as sharing it with your other subscribers. So I do appreciate that. It means a lot. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about, I know this is a sports code channel, but I wanted to venture out a little bit and see what beyond the sports code, right? So we do a lot of sports videos on here, and we're going to finish with a sports one for the Open Championship at the end, but I couldn't help but notice this one. It was very unique to me. The sign of the serpent, right? So the sign of the serpent in the very popular Ace of Base song, The Sign, right? Here's this, a lot of people are talking about the ear. The ear is bleeding, the blood of the ear, right? But no one's really talking about the sign of the serpent tongue on his face. And it got me thinking, this is the sign coming up, right? So let's go to our notes here. I just wanted to touch base on this. We're coming up, it was the sign of NASA, as we showed in the intro, right? This is the NASA sign, T minus, and Satan, right? And also, it's coming up on the 55th year anniversary of the moon landing. So he gets, it's coming up here. So Satan equals 55. So as we go, we have moon landing equaling 55, Satan equaling 55. And I wanted to change the cipher here real quick because there's a unique one that I thought was interesting. We're going to add the Latin in here. So if you put the title of the song in, Ace of Base, the sign, moon landing, you get 713, okay? Which I thought was very unique because, of course, the Trump assassination just took place on 713, leaving this sign, okay? And I want to break down the song in the lyrics as we go. We may get a copyright strike. That's okay. I'm willing to take that. We're just going to follow along here as we go. So I got the lyrics up here for you guys. So we're going to start it at the end of the first verse here. And we're going to go from here. So I'm going to hit play. Right. So is enough enough, right? And of course, this brings us to the trump card, enough is enough, right? At any time, at any place, our snipers can drop you. Have a nice day. So of course, this ties into the 1994 Illuminati card game, the Enough Enough card. And of course, in the lyrics, the first thing that I notice about this song, if you will, in the lyrics, it references is enough enough, is enough enough. Okay, that's just the first part of it. I have that in the notes here. Yeah, so it's the first part of our notes here that we talk about. The chorus begins with the sign again. Of course, the sign is, the mark that was left on his face, right? So we're going to continue to listen. The second verse is where it really starts to kind of pick up a little bit more in terms of the symbolism and what we're looking for here. So we'll listen to this catchy part. Here we go. Life is demanding without understanding, right? So a lot of interesting words in there. So we're going to go. The very beginning right here, it says, no one's going to drag you up to get into the light, right? So no one, like Donald Trump isn't going to help you to get into the light where you belong, right? So then it asks the question, where do you belong? But where do you belong, right? So there's a lot of unanswered questions in this song. Very mysterious beat in the background. So I just thought it was very interesting. I'm listening to it today, and it came to me as I was just walking down the street today. And then this part begins. Oh, shoot. So it begins with under the pale moon, right? So under the pale moon, I wanted to go back to our notes of this one right here. So under the pale moon, for so many years, I wondered who you are, right? Because the phrase under the pale moon equals 186, Stockholm, Sweden, 186, where the band is from, Ace of Base, 186, and July 4th just so happens to be, the 186th day of the year. And of course, the pale moon, right? So again, Donald Trump is known for being born under a blood moon, right? Of course, there's this article here. It'll show us about the prophecy of him being born under a blood moon. 1946 during a blood moon. So I just wanted to point that out. Blood pale. Again, you'll see in this photo, the blood is pale, right? It's dried up under the pale moon, right? So a lot of imagery, a lot of words syncing up to this. Again, comment if you find anything as well. I want this to be an open discussion here for this. Blood and pale, okay? Also the sign, right? So if we look at blood and pale, the sign equals 82 and 37 as well. Okay, so the sign is blood pale. Okay, I thought that was interesting. And of course, if we go to the date numerology, we talked about how July 4th is the 186th day of the year. Okay, so there's a list of things that we had under the pale moon. 186. You also have, let's see, what was the other one was, again, Stockholm, Sweden, where the band is from, is 186, okay? I know there's another one I mentioned in here. Let's see, Ace of Base, the name of the band, right? So again, Ace of Base, 186. And if you look at the date, July 4th, the famous date of Independence Day, is 186. So under the July 4th, right? So under the pale moon of July 4th, right? It's kind of the lyrics here. I just wanted to break this down a little bit. I know it's like a lyrics kind of breakdown here. And then it says, for so many years, I've wondered who you are, right? Again, who is he, right? We've heard he's many names, right? He's been many names. So we don't know who this guy is really. We see his flesh, in the flesh, but we don't really know his intention. What is his motive? Again, we probably do, but it's probably not good. But you get the imagery here. Again, we'll continue to play it.
I wonder who you are. How could a person like you bring me joy?
How could a person like you bring me joy, right? So again, he can't bring you joy. You have to find joy on your own as a message.
Under the pale moon, where I see a lot of stars. It's enough.
So it goes back into the chorus. Is enough enough? Again, the trump card is enough enough, or enough is enough. Again, this is a big breakdown today. I just wanted to tie this all in. Again, there's a lot of imagery in this song. Again, pale blood, blood moon, born on the blood moon on the 186th day of the year. This is just a really interesting song with the sign connections with the upcoming, again, the 55th year anniversary of the moon landing is coming up. They showed the sign, moon landing 55, opened up my eyes 55. The sign, the name of the band, Ace of Base, moon landing 713 in Latin, and Trump assassination was on 713. Okay, so a lot of imagery here, which led me to side note in sports today. So we're just going to kind of really segue over here. I noticed that the British Open, or the Open Championship, is taking place today, and I noticed, or we'll take a look at the leaderboard if it showed up here, if it's updated or not. Let's see. So I couldn't help but notice that there's actually a guy from Sweden, again, after all this that we talked about, who is in the top 4 right now. He's actually 4th place. Alex Noreen. He shot a 69. Okay, and again, I believe this is a big tribute to, the moon landing. Whether it be a U.S. golfer, again, could it be Justin Thomas? He's up there as well. Xander, I put in my notes as well. Let's see. Again, Xander means defender of humankind. One giant leap for mankind was the quote that he said. Again, Justin Thomas, Justin, twins, Apollo 11, again, Janus twins, just in time, the space race. Again, golf is tricky. Just wanted to share my thoughts about this, but the video wasn't meant to be a sports video. It's all geared towards the symbolism of the song, the sign of Donald Trump's mark, okay? The serpent, 8 days before, or 7 days before the actual event of the moon landing, he shows himself, right? He sheds his skin. The snake sheds his skin, right? That's coming up in 2025, coming up. So a lot of interesting connections. 55 here. Moon landing 55. Again, the date numerology, July 4th, 186. Again, we talked about, Ace of Base, under the pale moon, Stockholm, Sweden, where they're from. So a lot of interesting connections. Enough is enough card. So yeah, this is just a different type of video today. I wanted to show you guys. I felt like it was necessary to try something different and show more range that we have. So again, double check effect sports code, coming at you with another video today. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and enjoy your Thursday. Have a good one.